All right, guys, what's up? We're back. We're going for a rating run. I've been on several of these and they've just not been going well. So I'm like high key over it, but I'm gonna keep pushing because we got to make it happen. UG7, 25k, not enough for me. I gotta keep pushing higher. So we're going to do Taiki Shuttle. I have an idea here that sounds crazy, but I'm gonna try and make it happen. So I need somebody CB, if there is one. Let's see. Okay, CB. I'm going to put in. I think Daiwa Scarlet is good. Somebody was telling me Marvelous Sunday could be better. It is a lot of mood effects. Let me see. It's kind of the same, is it not? What does Daiwa Scarlet have? It's mood effects, yeah. Friendship bonus. I'll try Daiwa Scarlet still. And then we are going to use Fuku for this. And I'm gonna have to use carrots. You know, double up because I am gonna re-roll sparks at the end, likely. I don't mind doing that. All right, this run is like normal. Hopefully this is really quick because I've been sitting here for a minute trying to do these. We have 5 wit, 1 speed. Oh, I got a connection error. Okay, well, do I have to sit through the cutscenes again? Okay. Alright, we got 3 on guts. Hopefully 2. What I'm hoping for is my cards like activating really early, because these past few runs that I've been doing, my cards have just not been showing up. They've not been doing anything. I'm not even finishing events most of the time, so that's fun. All right, we're going to raise mood in a second if it is bad training. So anything less than a 3 stack, I'm going to push for my mood, since we do have mood effect cards. Right. Energy. Okay, so this is when I go recreation. There we go. It's not like we're using Rico. Okay. So Daiwa Scarlet is done. I'm going to try and push for Finemo and CB as much as possible and as soon as possible, because those two are going to be kind of like my go-to cards for like pushing wit and my speed as well. I take that with CB. We don't have power sparks, which is typically what's ran on these like speed wit decks, although this is all wit. Have to rest. Not a fan of that. I wish they would show up on wit. Actually, this is better. I'll take that. Let me not complain. All right, let's take that. We didn't get the skill, unfortunately. Just another 3 stack. Keep stacking like that. Give me some events, and we're good. Okay, CB. Another 3 stack with Finemo on speed. And then we have debut. Got corner recovery. We should be doing fine here. I'm going to try and push wit as much as possible. I want to end above 1200 if possible by the end of classic here. That is like what I found to be the best way to do it. taking power options and we're going to burst power where we can. Now we have been clicking power whenever they're stacked on there, which should also help with that. Because we're going to get most of our speed off of wit training. Okay, so it's burst on guts. Take wit. Get some energy back. Get those two prepped. Okay, let's see if Fuku dies. There we go. It'd be nice for her to finish, but it honestly doesn't really matter that much. It's a slight difference, which can be made up by like just doing certain things. All right, power burst. Okay, we are going to go for the wit burst this time. I prefer not to, because we're going to be clicking wit a lot anyway. But it does make it a little bit easier. All right, we did get perfect prep, which is actually insane. Okay, Fuku's there. We're not going to get friendship from her anymore because her events have ended. So we're going to have to keep pushing for her if we want a couple of speed clicks. We only need like 2. Let's go Team Carrot. Power. We're gonna get no power this run since we're barely clicking speed. Alright, let's take Die with Scarlet up. One thing I do like about running Taiki is I basically get a set of free turns right here in the freaking junior year because there's no races. Alright, hopefully we can get some more speed clicks in. We are team power D. Okay, let's take the speed. She does not really need stam, especially since we're bursting power. Okay, here I'm going to rest. Sleep deprived. Okay, we got a little more energy off that. Who is low? Just Fuku. Okay. Alright, let's make something happen. We are almost 600 wit, so that is really nice. Because we are pretty high up pretty early on. And then we don't need the energy on this option that's going to come up because we are high enough. So I am going to take the speed. We also, since we don't have speed sparks, I think that affects that quite a bit. All right. Here we go. And we'll need a little bit of power. So if we can keep getting power bursts, that's great. We only have a handful of races this turn anyway. Or this year. Not this turn. This year. Alright, Fine Mo is still low. We gotta get her up. We do not have Charming. So we're going to just keep pushing for Fine Mo where we can. It's Fuku. Fine Mo's over here though. Let's take the power. Going to click this only because I don't want stam, so we're just going to ignore stam. Okay. Fine Mo on speed is fine. Anything to get her further up. Alright, CB is done. And Fine Mo has an extreme burst. All right, first inspo. Let's go. Please give me hella wit. 108. We'll take that. All right, time to start clicking that a lot more. Okay, I will take the speed stand there. All right, Fuku's gonna burst too. All right, our speed is pretty high, so hopefully we are doing fine for the rest of the career on that. She is 20% speed growth, so clicking mostly wit should be fine. We got our initial stats off of Fuku, so that's kind of nice. I wish that we got the events too. It's unfortunate that she stopped where she did. But it just is what it is, I guess. All right, let's push Fuku some more. She will be able to extreme burst soon. I think we are doing great on the wit. So I'm gonna take Stam here. I wish it was a power option, but Stam. So. And having a small amount of Stam should actually help. Just a little bit. Alright, we have our next Unity race. We go top option, as always. Straight wins. Awesome. We take that. We take that. That is some nice speed. It will give us some good power, but we do have better SP here. Plus, I want to burst on power where I can. Take the power. Ooh, wait, that's kind of huge. Oh, they're both kind of huge. Okay, wait, this has more SP. I'm gonna take this. That does bring us to 500 power, so I think that is fine. Okay. I'm going to race only because we do need to skip that turn. And then we do need a few more fans. Ooh, this is a skip too. All right, we race again. That gave us power at least. Yeah, I cannot keep skipping, so we are going to have to quit that. As much as I didn't want to. Oh, nice. What the hell? We can get dodging danger here. I'm gonna take the skill points. Okay. take the wit. We're about to hit around 1100. Remember, the goal is like trying to be above 1200. We can get fatter wit turns, that'd be better, since we do have 5 wit cards. I mean, the chances of them 5-stacking is really, really low. All right, we are 1100 wit. Just gonna have to burst that. Click power there. It's really good. And then I'm assuming that I'll be able to click wit next turn, so I'm not going to take the energy option the way that we would typically do that, and instead I'm going to take the stats. All right, stats. I think we are doing good on fans, though, we'll say. All right, let's take the power. I'm gonna burst wit here. I want to be like 1500 around summer if I can be. So we are just going to push for it as much as possible here. Because it's also where we're getting our speed. I could have taken Takamatsu no Miyakinen, but got angling and scheming. All right, keep pushing weight. Should be fine. Ooh. Grab a burst there. All right, that is 1400. Probably do need like another power burst. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Need the speed. Okay, I could prep Nishino Flower to be ready to burst. And then if Fuku shows up on speed with like some other cards, if we can get like another maybe 2 speed clicks and then the rest all just wit, that would be pretty good, I think. All right, Team Carrot, let's go. Not bad. A win's a win. You take those. That's an extra 30 sats in total on like all of them. Had to be on stamp. Okay, we take that. Take that too. All right, it should just be wit the rest of the run now. And hopefully they're there like the whole time. Let's see. It'd be nice if Goku could also show up on wit. Those two are ready to burst. They just haven't done it yet. Okay. All right. Dude, Fast Learner would make this run like freaking sick now that I think about it. So much SP. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not even gonna risk the mood down right now. I don't think this is gonna hit the UF range, only because my other stats are really, really low. Unless I can get wit to maybe like 1600, I just don't see it happening. I need my speed to go up too. Power's whatever. Yeah, plus 150. Raw stats. It's like 120. But see, like, why are they bursting there? Yo, show up on wit and then we're locked. Okay, so we are 1600 wit. We will hit 900 power, so that I think that's okay actually. Oh my god, there's nobody. Worst case scenario. Okay, I'll go for the speed because we get a little more off the bat. I'm surprised they didn't even want to burst. So this is probably gonna be like a UG. I don't know what my hints are. I don't know which cards finished. I want to say all of them. $2,600 skill points. Yeah, we're a little bit low in stats compared to where I would want to be. 1,300 speed would be ideal, and then like above 1,700 wit, because that's what I got on the other run. So let's see. I'm just going to full rate max this, I guess. Yeah. Just going like purely rating would be ideal here. It's 238, so it's not too expensive. The medium skills are so funny. Like, what do I need those for? Okay, tail held high is at a good price. Burning spirit speed, ignited wit, and power are fine. I could take Highlander. Disorient pretty cheap. And then the rest has to be just like random ass skills that are cheap. See, that's 88. So if I do that, that leaves me with 76, which leaves me to get another green. Get target in sight. All right, let's see it. Just sort of like running things in my head. Yeah, it's a G. UG8. Damn. It's 3-star wit. Oh my god. Let's re-roll it. Let's see. 2-star wit. Yeah. Well, this is a rating maxed run. Like, I didn't calc it. Kind of just know off the top of my head what certain skills are kind of worth. 7 wit. So it's another wit parent, sort of. It's my best Taiki so far. Not terrible. 23k is a little low, but I think I can aim higher. Like, I really want to hit UE. Like, I know it's possible. It's just you have to get really lucky right now. Like, I don't have certain cards that I need to. I feel like I have all the wit cards I need, but I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. This is the second video I've recorded today. I've been just trying and pushing for stuff, so it's fun.